Hey there, tech fans. Today I've got the ToVi X1 Video Network Hub, which is part of the brand new ToVi solution from Array, which allows you to easily create a flexible and expandable AV over IP solution for sharing all of your media content with multiple remote locations at the same time, up to 328 feet away over your entire network. This product fully supports high-definition media content and is both HDMI 1.3 as well as HDCP 1.4 compliant, which means it's plug-and-play compatible with a wide range of modern media equipment. Now, this product is part of the overall ToVi solution, so this is where the software resides that actually helps you control the relationships between your transmitter modules that are connected to your media devices and your receiver modules that are connected to your remote displays. And you can access the internal graphical user interface by simply opening a web browser on any computer connected to the same network and then navigating to the IP address of this product. And that allows you to set up virtual relationships between your transmitters and receivers to create things like an HDMI extension, a switch, a matrix, and even a video wall at that particular location. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing first, just to show you everything that's included with the kit. And then I'll take a closer look at the unit, and I'll explain the connections and indicators so you understand how to use it. And then I'll come back one more time and explain again how this product helps that ToVi solution distribute your media content and point out some of the special features that this product provides that you can use to compare it to other products you may be considering. So let's get started with that unboxing. When you first pop open the box, you'll find the module. You'll also find a 12-volt DC 1-amp power supply. You can simply plug this into any standard wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it with a locking collar, which plugs directly into the rear of the unit, and this provides all the power you'll need for operation. Now, this unit also utilizes the very latest in power over Ethernet technology, which means if you plug this into a PoE-capable switch, you can eliminate the power supply because the power required for this module is sent over that single LAN connection. Also in the kit, you'll find a set of brackets you can use to mount the module up off the ground and out of the way. You'll find a set of connections for the rear of the unit because this product also provides audio extraction capabilities and some RS-232 control signals, and you can use these Molex connectors to make connecting to those ports really easy. There's an infrared extension kit here that allows you to use a remote control with this product if it's mounted inside of a cabinet. And finally, a full instruction manual is also included that lists connection diagrams, specifications, how to access the graphical user interface, and a lot of other really good information about this product that you'll want to understand in order to use it correctly. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at the unit, and then I'll come back with some final thoughts and explain how this product works as part of the ToVi solution and why it's different than other products you may be considering. The product features a full metal enclosure, which makes it incredibly durable, and a great choice for both residential or even commercial installations. On either side of the cabinet, you'll find ventilation slots that are really designed to let any heat that develops during operation escape to keep the electronics inside at a very comfortable temperature. You'll also find mounting holes on both sides that can be used with a bracketing kit to mount this module up off the ground and out of the way. On the bottom of the unit are 4 rubber feet that will protect the surface you set it down on and keep it from sliding around during operation. On the front of the unit, starting on the left, is a reset button. You can use a paper clip and gently push that button once power has been applied to reset the module to factory settings. To the right of that is a power indicator. When you add power to the module, it starts an internal test to make sure everything is working okay. Once it passes that test, it'll light the power LED, letting you know it's ready to use. To the right of that is a status indicator. When you connect this to the network and it's powered up, it starts searching for other X1 modules on the network, and that status indicator will blink and then turn solid when it's ready to go. On the rear of the unit, starting on the left, is a power port, and that's used with the included power supply. You can simply plug that power supply into a wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs in right there, and you can finger tighten the collar. But this module uses power over Ethernet technology, so if you connect this to a PoE-capable switch, the power required for operation is sent over that LAN connection, and you won't have to worry about that power supply. To the right of that, you'll find 2 LAN ports. One is labeled Video LAN, and the other one is labeled Control LAN. Normally, you'll connect to the Video LAN, and you can actually access that by opening a web browser on any computer on the network, and that'll give you access to the graphical user interface. But in some cases, you may want to separate your video traffic from your control traffic, and that's why you have 2 different LAN ports right there. Both of these have different IP addresses, by the way, and they're called out in the manual. To the right of that is a switch that allows you to decide whether you're going to operate in normal mode or you're in MCU mode, where you're actually connecting this to a local computer to make some changes to the configuration. Normally, the switch is to the left. To the right of that is a connection block. This product provides I/O control externally to different devices that you can control through the software, and you'll make connections here if you'd like to take advantage of that feature. And you also have a choice on those switching circuits, whether they're 5 volts or 12 volts, and you can flip the switch to the appropriate voltage for whatever it is you're trying to control. Then finally, to the right of that is a 3.5 millimeter port labeled infrared in, and that's used with an infrared blaster. You can actually control this with a remote control, and you can extend that infrared control outside of a cabinet as well. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, again, it's explained in the manual, but that's where you'll plug in that infrared blaster. I hope that closer look was helpful. Now here are a few really important things to keep in mind when you're comparing the ToVi X1 Video Network Hub with other products you may be considering. And the first thing, and probably most important thing to remember, is that this product is part of the overall ToVi solution. So to implement that solution, you'll need at a minimum a single transmitter module, a single decoder module, some type of switch to create the backbone, preferably a PoE switch, and a video network hub. And to use the system, you'll connect your transmitters up to your media devices, your receivers up to your display devices. This gets connected to the network, and then again, from any computer connected to the same network, you can open a web browser, navigate to the IP address of the video network hub, and you'll be greeted with a graphical user interface that allows you to create virtual relationships between your transmitters and receivers. Now, the best part about the ToVi solution is that it's completely software defined. And what that means is you can set up multiple relationships on the same network at the same time. For example, you can have a single transmitter send that media content to a single location, or you can add additional receivers and distribute that same media content to multiple remote locations at the same time. You can also add a second transmitter. You have 2 media streams at that point, and you can send those to different destinations. So what this product does is allow you to control those relationships on the fly, and at the click of a mouse, you can change those relationships to whatever you need for your particular situation. The best part is it's software defined, so you can make those changes through the graphical user interface, which provides a tremendous amount of flexibility over single dedicated products. Everything you need to get started is included with this kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks again for watching, and stay nerdy.